tonight we are dining at Costa by the beach, and it is at Pantai Cemara, so my darling partner tells me. Now, last night I chose Hey Ni Hao Chinese and it cost $35 all up. Tonight, Derek's choice, and he's chosen... Sorry?
For the viewers.
For the viewers.
Viewers' choice.
We thought we'd try something we haven't tried before, so we're at Costa and we have sat down. Indication number 1, small bintang, $8, 80,000 rupiah. And we went, whoa. So we've chosen the cheapest thing on the menu, which is about 185,000 and 195,000 respectively. That's for a moussaka and a lasagna. So it's still going to cost heaps, way more than Hey Ni Hao. But anyhow, we'll enjoy it. I'm sure it'll be lovely. There's some lovely music playing in the background. There's a guy sitting over there singing. You might be able to swing the camera around and see him. And anyway, we'll get to him. So that's about it. We've ordered our food. It's very popular and quite crowded, which is odd because it's an expensive place. Like a filet mignon was 580,000, so it's $58. Now there's a dog fight. Yay! We got a taxi here and he came down the narrowest little street that had motorbikes on each side with, oh my God. But anyway, he made it. He brought us almost right to the end to the beach. So, thank you. Oh wow, that's lovely. Thank you. Okay, so we've got all this complimentary stuff. Might just eat that and go. No, it says some bread and some aioli and some balsamic, which Derek won't touch, some pickles and some chips. So that's a pretty good spread for nothing. So we'll enjoy that for sure.
Well, what can I say? I've got a craft lemonade because I couldn't afford anything else. And now the family groups have turned up with their children, and we might be on a sand base, but it's not a bloody sand pit. Oh my God, they've got their buckets and spades, and some people haven't got a clue. And I've got 2 girls in front of me who have ordered about $200 worth of food, and they have not eaten anything. They're just taking photos of it. So I think they're grammars, Instagrammers, or TikTokers or something. But I'll swing it around and I'll show you. We're now drizzling oyster juice, and we're going to pose with an oyster. Here we go. Look at that. Lovely. And I know I shouldn't be as picky as I am, but I'm just bewildered by what's going on around me. Like as Mark said, it is very busy. A lot of people in here considering the price on the menu, and I'm trying to whisper because other people might be overhearing, oh, there's a couple of cheapskates over there. Yes, well, we're pensioners. And we're just doing this one for you people out there so you know what Costa is all about. And I think by the name of this place, it's gonna cost you. Costa. So, but we're going to have a good time. We've got the welcome bread, because Marg was a bit dirty on that. This place, you should get at least welcome bread, and we got it. So,
welcome pickles as well.
Welcome pickles. I love a welcome pickle.
I'm thinking we should just eat the...
Yeah, we're going to get into that and run.
Complimentary stuff and go.
the location down towards Mertasari, end of Sanur, the proximity to Puri Santrian Resort, the Prama Beach Resort, and also Mercure and Sumitra Luxury Villas, which is also down on Mertasari Beach. So there's a few sort of high rollers around this area, so you can imagine that's why it's probably a little bit priced towards the top end.
My moussaka has arrived, and it doesn't look anything like moussaka I make at home. It does look good though, I must say. It's got parmesan and tomato and yogurt and I don't know what else, pita bread. So that's good, it looks yummy. And what have you got over there?
World's smallest servings of lasagna. Looks big on the plate though, but I suppose a medium-sized serving, but to me, it's not $20 worth.
Dinner is over. For the price, I don't think it was good enough. The moussaka was like shredded up beef that was beautiful meat, but really, really salty. And I like salt on my food. Derek never has salt, but it was so salty. And way too much bread, because we had bread at breakfast, we had that crepe at lunch. I feel like I've just had a whole lot of bread today, but I haven't actually. But it was just a bit too much. But the complimentary things were nice. And how was your lasagna?
The lasagna was quite nice. The texture of the lasagna felt like it had chicken strips through it, but it didn't. It was just really strange, but it was nice. As I said, not a very big serve. I finished way before Mark, but I am a bit of a quick eater. But yeah, it was nice, but I wouldn't pay the price. I wouldn't pay that much for it. It was about a $9 lasagna, really,
The meat was so salty.
with a bit of extra parmesan on top. But,
So, and I like
yeah,
salt.
so Mark's
But it was a bit
having a bit of a
salty.
complaint about the
And that's all right,
saltiness
but
of
it was
her
nice
moussaka
meat,
now.
just too salty
So
to
we'll
me.
see if we get any more complimentaries.
So I did have a little complaint to the waitress. She asked, was it good? If she hadn't have asked me, I wouldn't have said a word, but I said, oh, it was way too salty, I couldn't really eat it. And she apologised, even though it's not her fault, but she said she would mention it to the chef. So hopefully if you come here, you won't get it so salty. And if you like salt, you can just put your own salt on, but do not put salt on that meat because it is so salty. But I did want to say, the drinks, the Coke Zero is beautiful. Really enjoyed the Coke Zero.
One thing I can say about this place, which I really liked, is the humidifiers. Every now and again you get this lovely cool mist sprayed on you, and it's
That was a very good
it's
touch.
very noticeable to as far as cooling. Yes, it's very good. Like that one. There is an inside area for this restaurant, Costa, as well, and there's also a kids' playground right down the back. But we won't be going down there. There's the kitchen and bar area in the background there. You can see they did have that whacking great sign out the front, which is flashing all the lights, advertising something or other, probably themselves. And the musicians' corner is just down here. They're taking a short break, so they'll be back shortly. And from the outside, looking in, it's on a platform, so it's built on a platform over the actual beach. And then you've got the path running through, takes your way back into Sanur that direction and Mertasari the other way. And Costa, fusion Mediterranean cuisine is how they promote themselves. And they do have a gelato bar out the front, and that is looking right through Costa restaurant on the beach. Opening hours are 10 a.m. till 11 p.m. and breakfast is served from obviously 10 a.m. through till 4 p.m. so you can have a very late breakfast. Don't want to sound like a whinger, but we just ordered cappuccino and we asked for it to be smouldering hot, and which has arrived hot. However, it's in a glass that doesn't have a handle, and if you tried to pick it up, you would be totally blistered forever.
Yeah, the coffees are extremely hot, but we did ask for it hot. But if it had a handle, you could probably drink it, but you can't pick this up. It's way too hot.
A couple of hours later, so I would actually have to say, after waiting a couple of hours, that's a very nice coffee.
And the music is nice and mellow and fairly quiet. We're sitting pretty close to him and it's not too bad. A lot of restaurants in Sanur should learn from this. You don't need to have music blaring like most of them do. But anyway, this is quite nice, quite pleasant sitting here. Just a shame about everything else. So the manager of this place, Costa, just came over and asked if we had a good night, and I said, oh, it was good except for the food with too much salt. So I told her about that, and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'll go straight and tell the chef, and thank you so much for your feedback. And I said, look, we're not being nasty, it's a beautiful place and everything else is lovely, but that was just, I couldn't eat it. And then Derek mentioned to her about the coffee cups and how they're just way too hot to hold on to and they need something with a handle. And she said, oh, we've already solved this problem. They've ordered cups with handles, because I think she said they've had a few complaints about the glasses. So that problem will be solved. That's good. And we said that the music's lovely, and a lot of places in Sanur have, too loud music and whatever. So we tried to give her honest feedback, which is what we like to do. And I think she'll take it on board. So we weren't too nasty, we weren't nasty at all. We said it nicely. And she seemed to be very grateful, but I think she's probably sorry she asked.
Yes, we only give criticism as to how we see things, so it's just, we're not really dead serious about canning this place. No, we're just having a bit of light-hearted fun, and this is how we see it. It was a really nice restaurant actually, but they need to improve on a few things.
Maybe we just didn't choose well.
We didn't choose well, maybe. No, it's all our fault.
Because we're trying to be cheap.
Yeah, because we just like to go and have a mee goreng or something.
But I'd hate to pay $58 for a filet mignon and find that it was inedible. That would be bad.
Oh, that would be.
Yes. But, we were just trying to be cheap. So it's our own fault, really. We chose badly. Like I saw they had lobster ravioli in a creamy bisque. Oh, that sounds beautiful. That was $330,000, $33 roughly. So, probably wouldn't have got a very big serve, I'd say. So, anyway, it's been nice sitting here and listening to Kondo.
In summary of our little night at Costa, I must say that the management was very accommodating to our little critique, and we did get, Mark actually got 30% off her meal, and it does pay to be honest and let them know your feelings, and if you're not satisfied you might be recompensed somehow, so it's worth a shot, isn't it? So honesty is the best policy, and everybody wins, and they make improvements to their restaurant for the betterment of everybody. And so our total bill, which we thought was going to be astronomical, only ended up being 668,000 rupiah, or thereabouts $58 or so on the current exchange, maybe a little bit less. So it wasn't actually that bad. So Mark was actually thinking this is going to be the most expensive dinner we've ever had. Not so bad. So it all worked out quite well in the end. Probably Mark was left a little bit hungry, but you know, we experienced something new and hopefully shared it with you.